What is up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. This is Sky. If you're new around here, we unbox and review random stuff you didn't know you needed. One of the things that we unbox the most is for sure Artisan keycaps. And if you saw my latest Artisan keycap video, it was the Arcade 1.0 from Jelly Key. And today I have here a surprise that they sent me that I believe may be the Arcade 2.0, which is a group buy that just ended today, November 29th. So whether you missed out on this group buy or whether you're planning to get it somewhere else, this is your chance to take a look at the Arcade 2.0. If that's what's inside the box. They told me it was a surprise, but that's what I'm guessing it is. So let's get into it and let's see what we have inside. Alright, so unfortunately it says repack. I mean, I guess somebody opened it at customs or whatever. That's fine. Hopefully they left everything in one piece. So here we have the Jelly Key box that you all know, and for sure they opened this up. So I guess that's why the packaging says repack. And let's take a look at what we have inside. So you have your wood box here, and there is no plate. Huh, that's weird. I wonder. Okay, so let's put that to the side and let's open this up. And what do we have here? This is definitely the Arcade 2.0. How exciting. This is so cool. And I believe the game we have here, Classic Battle Zone or Battle Tanks. I mean, this was an old arcade tanks game. I want to say from around the 80s or so. This is a very old game. So that's why they actually named this group by Classic Never Dies, Arcade 2.0. That is very cool. So let's look at the details. So you can see right there on the resin background, which is the screen of the arcade. You can see the tanks there. In the background there's one blue tank, and then there's another yellow tank right there in the corner. Very, very well done. All right, now let's look at the front of the keycap. So you can see very similar to the Arcade 1.0. Now the buttons don't feel as polished, so I get a feeling that they sent me kind of like a rough draft of what this is, even though it is completely nicely made. But you can tell there, like on the back, there's some paint that's not there. So let's compare to the 1.0, for example, and you can see the difference in work. So you see the 1.0 is completely polished, and you can see the 1.0, the red and blue button, they're pretty shiny, and you can see here they're not. So this is a rough draft of something they were working on, and I really appreciate that they sent this out because this makes this a very unique keycap right now. And let's look at the back. You have right there all the details, the number 20, the sides as well. Very cool. This is just Jelly Key work, guys. They do an amazing job at these keycaps. And again, your joystick, which also moves to the sides, front and back. I still don't know how they pull this off. That is very cool. One of my favorite things about this keycap. And when you look at the bottom, remember you have your Jelly Key stamp right there, and then you have your Cherry MX stem. Make sure so it's compatible with your keyboard. And then if you see the serial number, it says not for sale. Guys, if this is not the coolest keycap that I own right now, this wasn't even meant for sale. That's why it explains why it doesn't have one of the metal plates like the normal Jelly Key keycaps do with a serial number. So the way I see it is right now I have in my hands a very, very unique keycap. This is something that they were working on, and I am grateful that they sent this out. This is awesome. So with that being said, let's put this on the keyboard and let's see how it looks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. I put it right there on the keyboard so that you guys can see how it looks, and it looks absolutely astonishing. Let's give it a little sound test just for fun, even though, like I mentioned before on the 1.0, this is not a keycap that you're going to be using. as you can see, it also does an amazing job at sounding fantastic. Just look at that. And just for fun, I went ahead and I put the Arcade 1.0 Pacman and the Tetris next to the battle tanks so that you all can see how they look. And this is just an absolutely amazing set of keycaps to own. And with that being said, let's wrap this video up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I really hope you enjoyed that video. So if you saw my Arcade 1.0 video, at the end I put a small hint that said that the 2.0 Arcade was coming up. Now if you missed out on this group buy, which is never coming back again by the way, don't feel bad. You can always go on the secondary market, maybe the mech market on Reddit or eBay or whatever, and you can always try and find these after people receive them. Some of them will put them for sale, but you will end up paying a premium. So that's why if you want to make sure you're in tune with all of the group buys that Jellikey does, make sure to follow them on Instagram, and I will leave the link for the website down below so that you're always aware when they have a group buy for sale. And with that being said, check out the Arcade 2.0 other keycaps that they have. They have the battle tanks, they have the Monster Hunter, which is pretty much Doom. They have Flappy Bird and a bunch of other cool keycaps. So this is just a really cool addition to the classic arcade sector of keycaps. So if you're new around here and you enjoyed this type of content, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. We'll definitely have more Artisan keycap videos like this coming up, and we'll definitely have more from Jellikey because they are one of my favorite keycap makers. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. It means the world to me. Remember everyone, be kind to one another.